In the wide-open plains of Africa, under a sky painted with warm hues of orange and red, a baby zebra named Zuri was playing near the waterhole. Zuri was curious and full of energy, always chasing butterflies and exploring the grasslands. Her mother often warned her to stay close, but Zuri's adventurous spirit sometimes got the best of her. One evening, as the sun began to dip below the horizon, Zuri wandered farther from the herd than usual. She was mesmerized by the tall grasses that swayed in the breeze, and the sounds of crickets chirping filled the air. In her excitement, she didn't notice a pair of watchful eyes following her every move. Hidden in the shadows, a hyena named Kito was quietly stalking the baby zebra. Kito was cunning and quick, always on the lookout for an easy meal. He had been watching the herd for days, waiting for a chance to strike. And now, seeing Zuri alone, he thought he had found the perfect opportunity. As Zuri bent down to nibble on some fresh grass, Kito crept closer. His paws made no sound as he moved through the underbrush, and his eyes gleamed with hunger. But just as he was about to pounce, Zuri's ears twitched. She sensed something was wrong. She lifted her head and saw Kito's glowing eyes staring back at her. Zuri froze in fear. She had heard stories from her mother about hyenas, how they were dangerous and not to be trusted. But she was far from the safety of the herd, and there was no one around to help her. Kito saw the fear in Zuri's eyes and grinned, showing his sharp teeth. "Why are you all alone, little zebra?" he asked in a sly voice. "It's dangerous out here. Perhaps I could keep you company." Zuri trembled, but tried to be brave. "I don't need your help, hyena," she replied, trying to sound confident. "I know my way back to my herd." Kito laughed, a sound that made Zuri's heart race. "Oh, I'm sure you do. But what if something happens on the way? What if you get lost or run into trouble?" His eyes narrowed, and he stepped closer. Zuri knew she had to think fast. She remembered her mother telling her that hyenas were not just strong, but also very clever. If she was going to escape, she had to outsmart him. "Maybe you're right," Zuri said, pretending to agree. "It is a long way back. But before I go, could you help me with something? I found some delicious berries over there, but I can't reach them. If you help me, I'll share them with you." Kito tilted his head, intrigued. "Berries, you say? Where are they?" Zuri pointed with her hoof toward a thick bush nearby. "Just behind that bush. They're very sweet. My mother says they're the best on the plains." The thought of sweet berries tempted Kito. His hunger made him forget his original plan, and he followed Zuri to the bush. But as soon as he reached it, Zuri bolted in the opposite direction, running as fast as her little legs could carry her. Kito realized he had been tricked. He growled in frustration and gave chase, but Zuri was quick and nimble. She weaved through the tall grass, and she could see her herd in the distance. Her mother smiled, relieved that Zuri was unharmed. "But remember, always stay close to the herd.